guys, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. Today we're going to show you how we spent Christmas in northern Portugal. The first place we went to was the town of Tomar, which is not really in northern Portugal. It's more in central Portugal, but it was on the way and we didn't want to drive for hours and hours and hours all in one day. So we spent one night here. Tomar is famous for being a hub for the Knights Templar, and there's a Templar castle here. Already we aren't that much further north, but Tomar is more decorated than a lot of the towns in the Algarve. We arrived after dark and we went for a little walk in the old town to find something to eat. In Portugal, a lot of people don't eat until 7 or 8 at night, or even later, so some restaurants don't open until the evenings. So this was one of the only places that was open when we arrived. This is Clandestino. The vibe was very Christmassy. We had some delicious fried chicken, some steak, and fire roasted tomatoes, and a traditional egg and potato veggie dish. Everything was very delicious. After this, we decided to take a little walk because we only had one night here, so we thought we would just see if it looked like somewhere we'd like to come back to. It's a super cute town on the river. The whole river has this like waterfall edge, which is really cute. The next day we decided to go to the castle before we had to check out of our apartment. How fun is this maze? I love a maze. It makes me feel like I'm in Pride and Prejudice. This is actually the convent inside the walls of the castle. We're here in December, but the fall leaves just made everything so pretty. We're gonna try to come back a different time to go to the convent that was here because it's a beautiful Gothic monastery. So it was too bad that we didn't have time to go inside, but we had to check out of our apartment. The grounds of this castle remind me a lot of some of the places that are in Sintra, with lots of different trees and rock structures. So beautiful. And we hit the road to go to Guimarães, which is where we decided to spend Christmas. We rented an apartment in Guimarães inside the historical center. Guimarães is actually known as the birthplace of Portugal because the first king set up his castle here. It's such a cute old town. Guimarães is very different to the Algarve. Once you get here, it is still touristy, but it's more Portuguese tourists than it is like British tourists and other foreign tourists, especially at Christmas time. While we were in Guimarães, we did most of the top things to do. We went to see the Palace of the Dukes of Braganza. The Portuguese president actually still has rooms here, and he stays here when he's visiting the north of Portugal. He's even been known to host the King and Queen of Spain here. Another fun thing to do in Guimarães is to take the cable car up the mountain. There's a church up here and a beautiful park. Back in the old town, we visited the museum, which is inside an old convent. after dark is really when you see the charm of this place at Christmas. That's when you finally get a sense of just how many Christmas lights and decorations there are. We were already super happy with the level of Christmas decor here. It just felt a little bit more festive and holiday-ish than it did in the Algarve, but it does not hold a candle to Barcelos. Barcelos when I was looking for a place in Portugal that had really nice Christmas lights. Where we're from in Canada, they often decorate really large areas so that you can drive your car through, and they don't have anything like that in Portugal, but Barcelos is even better. In Portugal, they say Boas Festas and Feliz Natal. We really liked Guimarães, but if you're looking for a place to spend Christmas in Portugal, Barcelos would be a really good choice, especially with kids. There's so many lights, so many things to do. It was like Christmas grew up. Oh, that's why they're lined up here. That makes sense. Only one thing left to do is drive through the lighted tunnel. Like most of Europe, Christmas Eve is the day that most Portuguese people celebrate. We got up in the morning and we went to brunch at Benedito, which is super delicious and amazing, and you have to go there. You have to get the salted caramel French toast, and we also got the lemon berry French toast, but the salted caramel French toast is the best thing we've ever put in our mouths. We baked cookies in the afternoon and we started making our turkey feast. So we stayed home for most of the day, and then in the evening we went out, and it was really eerily quiet. Everybody partied hard, and there was nobody out on Christmas Eve night. Honestly, it was pretty cool. It's probably the quietest you're ever going to see a town like this. Nothing really was open on Christmas Eve night, so definitely if you're in Portugal or in Guimarães over Christmas, you should have some kind of dinner plan ahead of time. Christmas Day, we had a quiet morning in our apartment and we opened our presents.
Merry Christmas! I got this new doll for Christmas. And I wish you a good Christmas. And I got these new Tinkerbell wings in my hair. My mom did my hair today. And it's Christmas Day, so I don't know why. I'm just being Tinkerbell for Christmas, I guess.
And then we decided to go for a little walk.
Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' come true. Are you been good, haven't you? Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' come true. You been good, haven't you?
Surprisingly, there are more things open on Christmas Day than on Christmas Eve. Even though they celebrate on Christmas Eve, we didn't really know if restaurants and cafes and stuff would be open on Christmas Day, but there was a lot. We enjoyed our little stroll around, and the Christmas market was already being taken down. The thing to do on Christmas Day was to take your kids to the little arcade area.
Hi, Freezy. Did you have fun?
How was it?
It was so fun. I felt like I was actually flying.
Wow.
Like a real fairy with my real wings.
Crazy.
Yeah, I wish I could do it again.
And that's really it. We had a quiet Christmas. And then the very next day we went back to the Algarve because we were meeting up with some friends. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and let us know what you did for Christmas or where your goal destination is for Christmas. I think next year we'll probably stay in Saranda, Albania.
Goodbye.